Good morning, future coders. Thank you for tuning in to MGA OTA Channel 2020, your favorite scripted news station, where we love hesitation and procrastination. I am your news anchor, Miranda, giving you the latest in OTA news. So today's hot topic is the Pediatric Evaluation of Disability Inventory, aka PEDI, not P-E-T-T-Y, but P-E-D-I. Okay, so I have my trusty friend here, the Mac, that's gonna give me all the information I need to give to you. So the PEDI is an assessment tool that is used to assess key functional capabilities and performance in children ranging from 6 months to 7.5 years old. Also used for older children whose functional abilities is lower than 7.5-year-old children without disabilities. Okay, the purpose of the PEDI is to measure both capabilities and performance functional activities in 3 content domains. We have self-care, mobility, and social function. There are a couple of contraindications. I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I'm talking about. Children with primary disabilities or behavior social, such as autism. Children whose performance show significant fluctuations rather than constant level. That's just fancy talk for ADHD. And also children with mild to moderate learning disabilities. Our next thing is adaptions. The person that is administrating may need to take a little more time to complete the assessment and also may need to take breaks, just depending on how things are going. There are several areas assessed. We have activities of daily living, which is called ADLs, also behavior, cognition, communication, eating, functional mobility, language, life participation, and occupation performance. That was a mouthful. Okay, so moving right along, we have the usefulness in OT. The PEDI assessment tool is used for using occupational therapy because it provides important information to the OTR or the CODA that they can use for intervention planning and implementation. Yeah, I'm tongue-tied. So, ready? Okay, so here are a couple of places you can buy the PEDI. You can go to www.personassessment.com where you can get the manual for $115 and the scoring form for $35. You get 25 of those. You can go to www.sralab.org, get the manual for $125.95. And you can get scoring forms for $45.60. You get 25 of those also. And you can also go on Amazon where they have the manual only for $79.99. So to get the most bang for your buck, get your manual from Amazon and get your scoring forms from www.personassessment.com. Their headquarters is located at 330 Hudson, New York City, New York, and they also have a 24/7 customer service support number where you can call 1-800-627-7271. And last but not least, we have the administration of the PEDI. This is an interview style type of administration. It can take up to an hour to complete, but it just varies. The parent or caregiver can answer questions. You can have a teacher who knows the child really well answer questions. The CODA can administer the test, well, the assessment, once they have established service competency. And the OTR is the only one who can administer and score. So guys, I'm going to take you to my co-anchor in her studio number 2, where she's going to show you how to administer the PEDI. Again, P-E-D-I, not P-E-T-T-Y.
Good morning, future coders. My name is Caitlin Buchanan. I'm the co-star to this whole show right here. And today we have Tanisha White with us. She's going to be helping us with the assessment. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to ask a couple of questions. And the first section is going to be based on your child. Okay. So I want you to basically give me a score of a 0 to 1. 0 is if they're incapable, 1 is if they're capable. So for each question, we're going to give them a point of a 1 or a 0. Now, if your child doesn't like to do the activity, but they are still capable to do it by themselves, I still want you to give them a 1, okay? Okay. So we're going to do all of these, and at the end, we're going to calculate all of those ones and place it right here under our sum. We're also going to place that same score right here under the raw score tab. Okay. We're going to do that for self-care, mobility, and social function. The other section, which is going to be section 2 and 3, is going to be caregiver assistance. So on this level, we're basically going to ask you a couple of questions, and I want you to tell me how much assistance you give your child. It's going to be on a scale from 5 to 0, or 0 to 5. And on this score, instead of counting by ones, we'll actually add up the number that you're getting. Okay. For section 3, we're going to do modifications. This is only if your child has modifications. So these are going to be letter based. We don't technically need this for the score, but it's always nice to have.
Right.
So after we get all of our raw scores together, we're actually going to take the manual right here. And with the using the raw score, we're going to use Appendix 4 to get the norms, norm standard. And we're also going to use Appendix 4 to get the standard error, just for functional skills. And with this section, you need to be a little careful because each section does go by different age groups.
Okay.
All right. And the next section we're going to be doing will be from Appendix 5, and that will be the raw score turning into a norm standard score and a standard error for your caregiver assistance. After we get those, we're going to also use the raw score for the scaled score, which is going to come from Appendix 6. From there, we're going to find the raw score, and then we're going to figure out what your standard error is, as well as your scaled score for your functional skills for the child. And we're going to use Appendix 7 to get your scaled score and standard error for caregiver assistance. The only score that we will not be able to complete with this would be the FIT score. That is only because it's computer-based and we do not have the software available right now.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Great.
All right, future coders, thank you for tuning in to MGA OTA Channel 2020, where we give you the latest in OTA news. Don't forget to hesitate and procrastinate, and we love you.
We're out.